Hello everybody, my name is Mridul Ghosh and I am a alumni of NIT Warangal. Today I am going to speak on the topic CCMT. Now CCMT is a centralized counseling for master degree getting from the NITs through GATE course. Now the link of this website is given on the PPT. This time it is conducted by NIT Surat. In this counseling, 40 centrally funded universities are going to take part, out of which there are 30 NITs, all the newer ones as well as the older NITs together. As well as there are 10 other centrally funded universities. Now this process is a lengthy process. It takes around 1 month to complete. So let us see the overview of this process, which is very important. And this process is a little bit tricky also. Why is it tricky? We will see later. For now, this video will be very useful for the students who are a little bit confused about the process, and also for those who are very new to this CCMT process. This CCMT was not there earlier. Earlier, what happened? If you want to take admission into any of the NITs, you have to apply for each of the NIT individually, which was very hectic. Still, for now, the IITs, you have to apply for the IITs individually, whereas this NITs, it's now centrally counseled. Okay, so let us see the process first of all. The first thing that you have to do is you get registered, and after registration you have to fill the preferred choices of your college as well as branches. There will be a list of colleges and the branches which you will be able to apply for, and then you have to select them and give the preference of that colleges. Once you do that, then you will be locking. You have to lock the choices. Okay. The last date for the locking the choices will be 11th May. So make sure you get registered before 8th May, which is the last date for online registration, and you lock the choices before 11th May. Now, if it happens that you have filled your choices but you have not locked, then after 11th May, it will be automatically locked. So, once you have locked the choices and after 11th May, you have to wait for the counselings. I mean, you have to wait for the allotments. So, there will be all in all, there will be 3 rounds of allotments. Once you are allotted, the overview is once you are allotted a college, you have to go to a particular reporting center where you will be giving your documents, and you have to pay 20,000 cash or draft, and you will be getting an acceptance letter. Also, there are other procedures where if you do not accept the letters, what will happen we will see later. Suppose you are not happy with the allotments after 3 rounds, also you can go for a national spot round, which is called NSR, and there you have to pay around 42,200. Once you apply for the first counseling and second counseling and third counseling and you are not happy with the allotment, then you will be refunded 19,000 rupees. So 1,000 rupees will be cut plus the registration charge, whatever you have done. And then you have to apply for this NSR in a fresh way. Okay. And there you have to again pay 42,200. And this, once you get the admission, this money will be balanced with the college fees. Okay. So let's start with the process of first round of allotment, and the result of the first round of allotment will be declared on 21st of May 2017. Now, once you get the allotment, suppose you have filled the preferences in your registration form and you have applied it, then you will be getting some college. There will be 2 cases. One case you will be getting a particular seat in a college, or you will not get any seat. Suppose you do not get any seat, so what you can do is you can wait for the second counseling. Okay? And suppose if you get a seat, you have to go to any of the colleges, any of the reporting colleges which is nearby to you, Okay, any colleges which is nearby to you. The list of the reporting colleges are given in the website. So please go and check which is a college which is nearby to your hometown. You can go there and you can do the formalities. So once you go there, and the reporting time for the first counseling is from 22nd to 25th of May. You have to report to the college before 25th of May. Now once you go and report, then there are three options which you can choose. The first one is freezing. Suppose you got a college and you are happy with the college as well as the branch that you have got, then you will choose the option which is freezing. Once you freeze it, you pay 20,000, your admission is done, the formalities are done, you have to go to that college directly, take the admission and start your classes, that's it. Suppose you are happy with the college that you got, but you are not happy with the branch that you got. That means in that form where you have filled your preferences at the time of registration, suppose there is a college. Let us take an example. You have filled a college A, and that college A has 3 branches. Now you have filled the branches preference as A branch 1, then A branch 2, then A branch of 3, and so on, and there may be colleges above this also. Okay. Now the preference that you have set is in such a order. Now suppose you got this college A and you are satisfied with this college, but you are not satisfied with this third branch, you want this branch. So at that time, you should go for sliding. Now what sliding means is that they will consider your application for higher order preferences of that particular college itself. Now you may go for floating, which is a third option. Now floating means there was one more college, say B college, and this B college was higher in the preference, and there are say 2 branches in this B college which you have opted for, okay, and you got this college, but you want this college, and there are chances that you may get this college, okay, there are chances. So what you will do is you will go for floating. What floating means is that they will consider your application for all the preferences which is higher than this preference what you have got. Suppose you got this, so they will consider whether you are getting any of this colleges or branches which is higher in the preference that what you have been allowed. Okay, so this is what it means. So once you have chosen sliding or freezing, if you are going for sliding and floating, then you have to wait for the second round of allotment. Let's go to second round of allotment, which will be declared on 29th of May 2017. And here also the process is almost similar. That means you may get a college and you may not get an allotted seat. If you do not get an allotted seat, you wait for round 3 counseling. If you get a college, if you get a seat, now you have 2 options. That is, either you freeze it or you have to slide it. Okay. Here now floating option is not there. So freezing means, as we have already declared what is freezing. Similarly, sliding also. If you have selected the option as freezing, you will directly pay the 20,000, or if you have already paid the 20,000, you can directly go to that college which you have got, and there you will be taking the admission. If you select for sliding, say, then you have to wait for the third round of counseling. So in the third round of allotment, it will be declared on 11th of June 2017. Here again, if it may happen that you will get a seat, or in worst case, you will not get a seat. If you do not get a seat, then you have to apply for the second, or you have to apply for the spot counseling. If you do not want to apply for spot counseling, then your admission is over and you will be refunded 19,000 rupees. Now suppose you got a seat. Now you have two choices, either to accept that seat in the third counseling or to reject the seat. If you accept the seat, you will be joining, you will going to the college and join it. If you do not accept it, then they will again refund you 19,000 rupees. And after getting the repeat, you can freshly apply for the spot counseling. So coming to spot counseling, they will give the list of the seats which are available, and that will be on 23rd of July. Before that, you have to apply or you have to participate into the NSR by paying 42,200 rupees, and the participation date of spot counseling is from 5th to 14th of July. Okay, and then once you apply it, and then you will have the available choices. Once you set the preference of the available choices in the spot counseling, then the seat allotment will be on the 23rd of July. Once you are allotted a seat, you will go to the respective colleges and take the admission. Now, some of the important points which you should follow or we should keep in mind while filling the registration form. This is very, very important. You see, the first point is, do not fill the choices randomly. That means the preference order in which you set your colleges is very, very important. Okay? I'll give you an example. And in that particular example, you will see that there are chances that two students with same gate score will get different colleges. One may end up getting a college with higher ranking, and the other may end up getting a college with a lower ranking. Now everything will depend on what is the choice of your preferences. For that, I'll give you a very simple example. Let us say there are some colleges with the rankings. A college has a higher ranking, and the minimum cutoff of that A ranking college is say 700. There is a B college whose cutoff is say 680. There is the third college, a C college, whose minimum cutoff, when I'm saying minimum cutoff, I will just say that this minimum cutoff is mentioned in the website itself. So you can go and check what is the minimum cutoff for any particular round in the previous year, that is 2016. So minimum cutoff is there. I will show you in the next slides how to go and where to go and find out the minimum cutoff. For now, let us take an example that to get a seat in this college, the minimum cutoff or the minimum gate score is 700. To get in this B college, the gate score is 680. To get into C college, let us say it is 650. D is, let us say, 630. And E is, let us say, 580. Okay? Let us just take this example. Now, suppose there are two students or two person and they both have same gate score, and they are applying, say, first person has given the order of the preferences in the order of the universities or the ranking order of the university itself. That means A have one branch and two branch, then B. Now in B college he is he is eligible for 3 branches. So 1, 2, 3. Similarly C, say 2 branch, and then D, 2 branch. Okay? Just I'm giving an example. So here this is his first preference. This is his second preference. This is his third preference. This is his fourth preference. This is his fifth. This is his sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. Okay? and the second person, he gives, now suppose both of them has a gate score of say 600. Let us take an example that both of them has a gate score of 600. Now this person has gone through the minimum cutoffs of the previous year and he has seen that these are the cutoffs for third counseling. That means he has a very negligible chance in getting into this A, B and C college even in the third counseling or the third allotment. So what he did is he did not opt for these colleges and he opted for say directly D, 2 branches, and then E, 2 branches. So this is his first branch. This is the first thing. This is the second. This is third. This is the fourth. So these are the 4 preferences which is set by this particular person and then followed by different colleges. So now let us say they both are, according to the score, they both are eligible say for D and E. This year, let us say both of them are eligible for D and E. Now, you see, in this D college, last year the minimum cutoff was 630. Say this year only 1 seat is left in this particular D college with a particular branch. Okay? So there is only 1 seat left. So what will happen is, this person, since this person has given the preference of the D college in 8, number 8 preference. Whereas this person, the preference in the D college is first. So definitely the last seat which is left for the D college will be going to this second person. Now see, this person, what he has done is, he has filled his preferences without tracking the last year's results. Okay? Whereas this guy, he has seen what is the last year trend, and looking at that, he has seen that, okay, he was available for E, but he took some risk and gave D also. And he was lucky enough and he got this D college. Okay? Whereas he will not get the D, he is going to get the college which is even lower than the D, which in the preference order, which is E maybe. Okay? Now that is why I am saying that you should fill your choices very wisely. Okay? When I say wisely means you have to go through the data which are there in the website given for you to look through what is the minimum cutoff and what you can expect from this counseling, and then wisely select your choices. Okay? So that's what the second point is, again, do log the choices only when you are very, very sure. Even if you have set the preference order, do not lock it instantly. Wait for some days, discuss with your friends and take some more reviews and take some time to think over it, and then you log the choices. Okay? At this point, I'll also mention one more important point. Suppose there will be some candidates who are not sure about which branch to go. Okay? Which branch to go for a particular, for your higher studies, say for MTech. You don't know which branch to go, but you want to do the higher studies. You want to get an MTech degree. For those candidates, it is advisable to choose a college with higher branch. Okay, I'm again quoting it. You should, this situation is only for those guys who want to do an MTech degree and want to get a job or something. So when you want to get a job out of a university the ranking as well as the placements of the universities matters a lot. Okay, the brand matters. Somewhere the brand matters. Okay, but if you are interested in a branch, I'm not saying this case is not valid for the guys or the students who are very much interested in a particular branch. For them, wherever you study, in whatever college, it doesn't matter. Wherever university, whichever university you study, if you study sincerely with your particular interest of choice or interest of branch, and if you do good, definitely you will be doing good in your career also. But for those students who are not sure with the branch, they just want to do the MTech degree and get a job, for them I will always advise to go for the brand value more than as compared to the branches, value of the branches. Okay, for example, there is a branch in suppose A college which is less preferred, okay, than a branch in a suppose B college. Okay, that means there is a branch in A college whose cutoff is say 700, okay, and there is a branch in B college whose cutoff is say 720. Okay, it may happen. The A college may have 3 to 4 branches and B college may have 3 to 4 branches, and out of that a branch in A college has 700 cutoff, whereas a branch in B college has 720. Or let us say this is 650 something. I'm just giving an example. So, but the brand value of A is more than brand value of B. When I say brand value, means the amount of campus placements that take place in that particular value. I'm just talking at that respect only, not anything else. Okay, so if anybody is very much interested in placements, so you should go for the colleges where more placements, they are more placement oriented, and there are colleges. Okay, so branch doesn't matter, whichever branches you are. In these colleges, sometimes there are opportunities where all the students, all the MTech students can go and apply for the companies. Okay, so that's it. The third point which I would like to mention is, after first round of allotment, you have to choose between freezing, sliding and floating. Okay, so at that time also you have to be very sure, and you see what are the cutoff and what are the chances to get the higher preferred colleges, and only then you go for sliding or floating, or else you can definitely freeze whatever seat you have got. And the fourth case is, suppose you get a university, but that university is very far away from your hometown, and the branch is also not very good, and you are not happy with the university that you got. So I will, and you have chances also to get into one of the colleges through say spot counseling. So I will advise those students to go for spot counseling. Okay, suppose you got a university which you are not satisfied at all. Okay, at that time you can go for spot counseling. There are examples and there are situations where students had opted for spot counseling and they got some better colleges. Okay, now I will be going through some guiding or some features in the CCMT website which will help you to fill your choices. Okay, now filling the choice, now you can understand that filling the choices is the game of this complete process. So you see, if you can see in your PPT the homepage of the CCMT website, where on the left hand side you can see a tab which says maximum and minimum GATE score of CCMT 2016, that means last year. So if you click that, you will see this particular page in your PPT, and here you can, as you can see, there are three options which says round number. That means which round of allotment you want to check. Okay, then you will put also the institute name as well as the branch name. Once you select all of them, then if you submit, what will happen is you will get the minimum and maximum cutoffs, or the score, or the minimum score of the student who got the allotment, who took the admission for that particular branch in that particular college in that particular round. Okay, that means in this example in your PPT, if you see, I have taken the example of round 2 in the college NIT Trichy, and the branch I have selected is power system. So the general seat, if you see, the last or the minimum rank is 737. That means the guy who got the last seat in round 2 in NIT Trichy in power system, his score was 737. Similarly, you can see for the other categories also, for example, OBCs and SC and ST guys. There is one more feature where you can see what are the courses that are available for you. Now this is very interesting because you can go for interdisciplinary courses also. For example, you are an electrical guy and you have given your GATE in electrical engineering, and you have done your BTech also in electrical engineering, but you're very interested in ECE and you want to go for communication, or you want to go for, say, VLSI design. Okay, now you can go and see which colleges, in which college you can actually apply for courses in ECE, even though you are a student of electrical. So in the same way, you have to go to the home page. In the home page, on the left hand side in the PPT, you can see that there will be a tab which will be saying mapping of PG courses, qualifying degree and GATE papers. Okay, so they will give you the mapping. So once you click it, you will get a page similar to that shown in your PPT. Here there will be 4 options: your institute name, your department, your PG program which you want to go for, and then select the group. What you do is, what I have done in this is, suppose I have taken the option of NIT Trichy and I have selected the program of ECE. There I have selected the program VLSI. Now suppose I have heard from people that in NIT Trichy the VLSI program is very, very good. Now I am an electrical student and I am interested to do that. So what I will do is I will just go and check whether I am eligible for that. So what I will do is I will select group 1, and if I select group 1, you will see that my name or my GATE paper or my BTech degree is not there. So I will go for group 2. Once I go for group 2, you can see in the PPT that there will be the qualifying degrees, okay, the column of qualifying degrees as well as the column of GATE papers. And in that particular column, you can see which are the qualifying degrees which are eligible to apply in this particular institute, in this particular branch. Okay, here in this example, you can see that a applied electronics, that means a instrumentation guy giving GATE paper in computer science can apply for VLSI program in Trichy, which is a department of ECE. Okay, so this is very, very important, and you can do this, and you can do the research for the particular branch you are interested in a particular college. You go and see whether you are eligible to apply for or not. Okay, with this I will conclude this video session. Thank you, and once again I would wish you all a very, very good luck, and hope you get the college that you want. Okay, thank you.